Punch Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know that Devin Haney has landed in Australia to prepare for his June 4th undisputed lightweight bout between himself and George Kambosos Jr. Now, we all heard that Bill Haney would not be with his son. Manager, trainer, father would not be with Devin Haney. Y'all know the Australian government is very strict. And because of Bill Haney's past conviction, drug conviction in 1992, they're not approving a visa nor letting him in the country. So Devin Haney is really going out there handicapped in terms of, you know, in preparation and a corner. Bill Haney's been with his son since day one, has molded his son. Of course, with the help of great trainers like Floyd Mayweather Sr., Roy Jones Jr., Zab Judah, just great minds. Floyd Mayweather, just great minds and great trainers. Bill Haney has done a wonderful job for his son and has turned his life around a long time ago. But, you know, that's just a lesson for us as well, man. You know what I'm saying? We always say that boxing translates to life itself. Sometimes you may do something in the past and you think that, you know, and you better yourself, you change your life, but what you did all the way like 30 years ago could affect the future, you know? So that's also a lesson, you know, that everybody could learn from, that you may did your mistakes back in your 20s and stuff like that, and you think that you overcame that, but then look what's happening. But it's unfortunate, but I know that Devin Haney has prepared, Bill Haney has prepared his son for this moment. Again, it's like you know, boxing translates to life itself. It's like all of us, man. We was under the wing of our parents, father or mother, both, and it was a time where, you know, we need to fly off the cage, get out the house, you know, grow up, you know. I mean, it's kind of different in the sport of boxing because, you know, in the sport of boxing, you have this relationship with your father and son for a long time. It's like, look at Kenny Porter and Sean Porter. Raised them, but also raised them in the sport of boxing. So they've been together for a long time. He's been on his hip for a long time. I think that Devin Haney, you know, especially the contract with George Kambosos, they said that he signed a good deal. It's not necessarily the best deal. I believe, in my opinion, I don't think that Devin Haney and Bill Haney feel like that was the best deal, but it was the best deal available. And just because it was the best deal available, that doesn't mean it was a great deal. It was the best deal available, but it wasn't a great deal. But it's a legacy fight, and us boxing fans always stress that legacy reigns supreme. Us boxing fans always stress about taking risk. Us boxing fans, especially recently, we've been talking about daring to be great. Devin Haney is daring to be great. And not just daring to, not just a little dare. This might be just a bigger dare than just moving up a weight class. He's going out there without his trainer. He's going out there without his voice of reason, his motivation, his inspiration, his father. He's going out there for the first time. Boxing, you know what I'm saying, is very challenging in the biggest fight of your life out there in Australia, 50,000, 20 hours away from home, all by yourself. Probably, I don't even know if there's any type of entourage out there. Now, we heard that Zab Judah dad is going to be in his corner, but we all know that Zab Judah's dad hasn't been in the corner. So it's going to be a new voice in the biggest fight of his life. So, you know, I think all the chips is against Devin Haney. George Kambosos, you can say it's like it's a one-sided deal. If he wins, there's no rematch. If Devin Haney wins, there's a rematch back in Australia. It's a crazy deal, but legacy reigns supreme, and Devin Haney gave up everything. He took the vaccine shot. He didn't want that in his body, like a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't trust that vaccine and things of that nature. Not trust it, but very was not 100%. You know how it was, man. I ain't gonna get into that, man. I don't want to be shut down. You know. But Devin Haney is daring to be great. He's daring to be great without his trainer, without his corner. The terms, everything is one-sided. Probably getting paid less than what he did when he was with the Zone. And of course, every time we're thinking about Australia, we're thinking about the robbery of Manny Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn. So it's really, he's going out there by himself. Could he overcome? Could he overcome? Could the spirit of Bill Haney, his voice, is gonna be in that corner? And I believe so. I think that you know, the situation is almost related to, remember when Floyd Mayweather fought Zab Judah and they had that little brawl in the ring and they kicked out Roger. They kicked out Roger out the ring, and Floyd Mayweather was looking for, hey yo, it's Roger. Yeah, at the end of the day, Floyd Mayweather did what he had to do. He executed, but of course, it's all the preparation was already here. The preparation was already here. So all the years, you know, and then the next fight, Floyd Mayweather fought without a trainer, without a head trainer. But because of the hard work throughout the years, you know, he's already molded. He's already fighting his father's style. His father don't need to be in the corner. I'm talking about Mayweather Sr. At one point, you could tell that his father, he's already programmed. And I believe that Devin Haney is already programmed by Bill Haney. And I think that Devin Haney, especially right now, is motivated more than ever to go out there and beat George Kambosos. In my prediction, I had Devin Haney beating George Kambosos 115-113, but with a knockdown, because I believe that, yo, he is up, you know what I'm saying? Again, everything is sided with George Kambosos. So I think it just can't be an outbox. I think it got to be a spectacular performance. But I believe that Devin Haney got all the motivation, got all the inspiration to go out there and execute the game plan that you know his father's giving him. Of course, he's going to be in the phone with him throughout these days and things of that nature up to the fight. So I think that Devin Haney I got Devin Haney winning, but I think that Devin Haney might stop George Kambosos. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too passionate. Maybe I'm thinking too emotional. But I feel like, damn, look, it's in the DNA. It's in the DNA. When you born and raised with less fortunate, we're born and raised, man, to live life and to conquer and to overcome. He's going to overcome. He's going to bring all those belts back to America, the red, white, and blue. Going to bring them belts back home to his dad as well. And I think that's going to happen. Devin Haney will prevail. Devin Haney is going to win. Is going to beat George Kambosos. That's my prediction. And of course, leading up to the week, I'm going to be doing a technical breakdown of the fight. But it's going to be a hard fight. George Kambosos is a good fighter. Molded by Manny Pacquiao. Throw a lot of combinations. I think throwing a lot of combinations actually is the way to break that shoulder roll, that the Philly shell, which Devin Haney uses. I don't think he need to use that too much. It just show different looks, high guard, mid guard, shoulder roll, and things of that nature. I think that Devin Haney is highly prepared for George Kambosos, and I think that George Kambosos is not sitting on his ass after his win versus Teofimo Lopez, and I think he's highly motivated, and I don't think he took that fight for granted. So it's going to be a wonderful fight. I see it, Devin Haney winning 115-113, but if he's motivated by what's happening right now and all the chips going on Kambosos' side, and needs to have a strategy to take Kambosos out. A lot of people always talk about the power of Devin Haney. I think he has enough power to sting you. I think he's growing. He keeps on growing to his adult strength. Man, it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. But I got Devin Haney winning a close fight. But I think he needs to knock down George Kambosos to make it more convincing than just outboxing. Let me know what y'all think, man. Again, it's unfortunate that Bill Haney's not gonna be there, but his spirit is gonna be there, and his son is going to be with his son. The spirit of Bill Haney is going to be in the corner with his son, and I think he's going to win. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. I love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.